Today, let's talk about slides. Inserting new slides in PowerPoint is easy. While you can go to Insert and click on New Slide here, when we're on the Home tab, we get a few more options. Now, clicking this button right here will just insert a new slide. Now, your first slide is your title slide. So when you hit New Slide and you're on here, by default, it's going to choose this title and content. But say you're on like slide number 3, and we see here's this one, right? The slide and title and content. If we hit the button now, it's going to copy that same layout. That just doesn't apply when we do the first one. When we click on the new slide item here, we can see all of the layouts that we already have built for this presentation. Now, these are the defaults, but if you have your own master slides, you might have them set up differently or customs. So you can pick a slide from here. So we'll say I'm going to pick, sometimes I like a blank one, or maybe I just want a title only. So I'll click a title only. And the neat thing here is, what if I don't want the title there? What if I want to move it here, whatever? And then I'm like, wait, no, I don't like that. This reset button will move everything back to where it belongs. Now, if you put something in, this is a title, and you move this around, that reset button, it doesn't change the content. It only resets the layout of the objects. And that might be more important for these ones because you might say, hey, I resized these. I didn't mean to click on that. Now I move this over here and I brought this down and I hit that reset back to where we were at. Another thing we can do is we can change the layout of a slide. I have this slide here, but I decide, you know what, I want to do this content with caption instead. So I have different objects here. So title, content, more content. I like that auto cap, right? So we have these things here. And remember, this reset, it doesn't change the content. Let's talk about sections next. If we're on slide number 1 and we choose to add a section, we go to section, we click add sections. We can get a section here. And what this does is this allows us to organize our slides. And so maybe we're gonna have 3 slides here that are gonna be in the first section. And we're gonna come down to slide number 4 and we're gonna hit section. We're gonna hit add section. And we'll call this section 2. And so that might be our topic. Well, the neat thing is you have these slides that are in this section. Well, those are in my way. Let me move them. And that's really all this section is going to do, is let you organize your slides into categories, and then you can move them out of the way. Because you've seen it, when you have 15, 20 slides, it's hard to see all of these. Well, the other thing we can do is we can go to the slide sorter, and we can see all of our slides, right? And the sections follow into the slide sorter, which is pretty neat. When you have a lot of slides, I want to see these sections too, and you know what, I like this one better, so I'm going to rearrange these. Isn't that fantastic? Other ways you can add slides. On here, you can right click on these tiles and you get options. You might make a new slide from here, just shows up. You might duplicate a slide. So this is a title, so we see that's there, and when we duplicate that slide, you know, there we go. We now we can delete slides here. We can add more sections. We can change the layouts. There's something else we want to talk about, is what if you have another PowerPoint presentation and you want those slides also? Well, you can easily go to Insert and go to New Slides. I guess we can do it from here too. New Slide. And we can say reuse slides. We click on reuse slides, and now we can browse to another presentation that we might want to load. Once we load a presentation, we'll click on the button. You might see multiple slides. This one only has the one slide, and we click and we bring it in. Now, it didn't bring in the formatting, did it? It just brought in the slide because we're still in this theme. And that's important to know when you're copying in these slides. Now, what you can do, however, if you right click on this, you could say, hey, I want to apply the theme to all slides Or maybe I want to copy the theme to the selected slide, right? So we're going to click on apply. And so now it brought in that theme onto this slide. And the reason we do that is because you might already have a theme for the rest of your presentation and you don't want to just replace it with this other slide. So it really depends on the content that you're bringing in. Hopefully that will help you when you're reusing slides. I hope you enjoyed this short video about inserting slides and how to change the layouts and adding the sections.